Thanks, Eric. Well, today on Midday Kentucky, what is Botox and why is it becoming so popular? We'll talk to Dr. Davey of Skin Secrets about the latest craze for men.
Plus, Lydia Sweetser of Proof Fitness will be joining us with some workouts that are sure to sculpt your body.
And the folks from St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital are here, kicking off our Dream Home raffle giveaway. Find out how you can win a $400,000 home in Lexington's Tuscany neighborhood. Find out right here on Midday Kentucky.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky. You know, we actually do some really nasty things to each other here, especially to Eric. We always do some, poor Eric.
I know. Well,
Eric
he
used
loves
to
us.
cop it from, I just spat everywhere.
Oh, boy.
Sorry. Just at the thought of embarrassing Eric makes me laugh. We used to do some awful things to Eric, poor Eric.
Oh, he loves it.
How are we?
Oh, I'm doing well.
Hey, do you want to tell
chilly.
everyone at home what our little badges are? Can you maybe zoom in on camera 2 or camera 1, my friend?
Yeah, we have our St. Jude pins on today. We're kicking off the Dream Home giveaway, which of course is this $400,000 home.
Fantastic.
$100 tickets. They're only selling $7,500, and we have them in our phone bank right now. So we're going to chat with them in about 10 minutes, and you can call all show, purchase your tickets, and you're entered into that giveaway. There's even a Nashville getaway weekend that you can win. So a lot of fun prizes, and of course for a wonderful organization, St. Jude Dream Home. And again, that's because St. Jude never bills a family for their child's services and their medical needs. And it's funded through things like this.
You're going to be catching up with them a little bit
Yeah,
later
we'll be
on
out in the phone bank.
well.
I'll be there in about 10 minutes.
Hey, but before we get going in all of that, we have to talk about some of the things that we like to talk about, which is always tongue-in-cheek, but also some fun things and some serious things here on Table Talk. Well, being understanding and forgiving is essential when in a relationship, right?
Yes.
But when
Or you'll
is
no longer be.
But when is enough enough?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I did was I found out some, I was looking online for our stories like we do most nights, and I found this really interesting story about how many chances are too many chances.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it depends on the infraction.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
think
this
so
is
too.
what, well, funny, so I'm going to say this to you. Now, the major betrayals, this is what the survey came up with, one strike and you're out. Okay? This is what they're saying. Now, of course, physical violence. You're out the door. Sometimes people do, go back and apologise. Serious drug or alcohol addiction.
That's a tough one. I mean, I think, that's a process. I mean, that is something that's going to take time to work through with a lot of people. So I think there are going to be multiple infractions along the way with that,
Well, and this was saying not so much the actual addiction, it's the rehab. Which was really interesting. What they were saying is, yes, you can have a drug and alcohol problem, but going through the rehab is the problem for the partner.
Because it's so intense. And because
yeah,
it's
but I don't
so
think you
the
should
emotion.
leave someone because of that.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
when they
you
need you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're married. I think maybe if you're dating, that it might not work.
Okay,
Right?
sex addiction. If your partner has a sex addiction, they're saying the jury's still out on this, maybe because they're too busy doing other stuff. Okay, constant lying over a long period. I have to say, I think that would be a bit of a doer for me. I'd be like, you know what?
I mean, you have to trust the person.
Yeah?
Yep, I agree.
Repeat offences, 2 strikes and you're out, very quickly.
Okay.
Having a one-night stand.
I think that's a one-time offense. You don't get 2 chances. No.
Okay. Emotional cheating. Once you have flagged up that you aren't happy with the friendship, I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
Emotional cheating, does that mean if you are super friendly with me and you have a boyfriend and he thinks
I don't
you
know
could be cheating?
if my boyfriend would be jealous of our relationship, but if there was
What do you mean?
like we don't have a romantic interest. I'm
No,
not
but
your type.
No, but an emotional.
Right, but emotional cheating would be someone
You
that
can have an
is.
emotional cheating with a gay man. What's wrong with you?
But it's not the same thing. It wouldn't be the same thing.
But it won't
that's
lead
not
to
I was
the
waiting for you to
cheating.
try and get out
That's
of that.
just like
It won't lead to the same end
it wouldn't
result.
lead to the same result. But I have a
you
lot of
never
friends
know.
that deal with this. People will say their best friend,
Right,
and I don't know.
You know,
I
but
don't
with
like
that one, I think it does deserve a second chance, because if it's an emotional situation, marriage counseling, we were talking about marriage counseling, that could be something that could lead, that you might be able to fix in marriage counseling. Just
Yeah, I
coming to
agree. I
terms
think
with
that
each
deserves
other.
a second chance.
I
Once
think
you
so,
bring
too.
up your feelings, they can then be addressed.
Yep.
Porn addiction, 99% of men watch porn, but there is a difference between watching now and then or glued to a screen.
Yeah.
But they were saying that, you know, it's okay to watch a little bit, but not too much. 2 strikes and you're out, apparently. I don't know. Neither one of you wanted to talk about that. I don't have any. Listen, let's just paint the elephant in the room. Most people have either watched it or do watch it. Let's be
Right,
real,
right.
people. Keep it real. Not coming home for the night and being completely uncontactable. I'm sorry, that's not even
there's
2
no
strikes.
chances. That's
Yeah.
just
See you later.
Red flag.
Fixable problems, which I found interesting. Swearing, mild flirting without intent, overspending, not doing the chores, and forgetting special days.
Well, I think those are just annoying habits. Those aren't really.
They're habits,
those
aren't
aren't
they?
really deal
The
breakers.
overspending, though, can be really detrimental on your
Look at
marriage.
you.
It can be. It
You're,
can be.
you're a married woman with children,
Yes.
and you're probably right.
But you know, I mean, you're sharing your finances, and if one of the if your spouse is spending, you know, way more than what you are on you know, clothing and you know, doing things, it can cause a lot of friction in your marriage. So that is something that you have to be very careful of.
Interesting. I didn't really think of it like that.
Yeah,
To be
I guess
honest.
we wouldn't know.
You don't have an emotional attachment, and we don't care if either one of us overspend.
That's true.
We're the
We
perfect
can spend as
couple.
much as we want. Yeah, what's wrong with us?
Okay. You were talking about something quite interesting when it comes to a lot of the smaller stores are closing down, and we're talking about how it impacts.
Well, you know what, and even the bigger retail stores are closing as well. But yeah, I found this article where they're talking about how 2017 is going to be the retail apocalypse. And what they're saying is that because of the onslaught of online shopping, that it's closing all of the major retailers. For instance,
Well, that's
lots of
partly her
chains.
fault.
Lots of chains, including JCPenney, Sears, Macy's, Kmart, closing stores across the country. And they said this year is going to be, over the next few months, it's going to be one
I
of the
mean, I
biggest
believe
mass
it. I'm
closings.
not shocked. I bought 3 dresses from Amazon this morning. Don't tell
Let's
our
be
boss.
real, they were $12.99.
But that's why I go
A
on
shop's not gonna
Amazon.
go out
You
of
can
business.
get all, but I'm not taking any business to stores. I only buy things online. And I
Right.
think people can also shop for discounts online. I bought a Calvin Klein dress on there that was $60. In Macy's, it's $120. So I think people can go online and find these discount shops that are giving you the same product. But like, I was heartbroken to see the Limited close.
Right, here
But
in
then,
Lexington.
Yeah, and then I thought, well, when's the last time I actually went in the brick and mortar store? I don't.
Exactly.
I buy their stuff, but online. So
Right.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. Like, I am a shopper. You know, I love a
Yeah.
bit of a shop. But I also find it hard. Maybe I'm not looking in the right areas here in Lexington. I know there's the Fayette Mall,
right.
but then what?
Well, they have the
Well,
new.
there's a lot of boutiques.
They have the new Fritz
I
Farm
know, but
location
I just
coming.
don't know all the areas. But I don't really shop online, so I'm
I
very,
love it.
I'm a
I'll
bit
get you out. I
old-fashioned.
know some really good boutiques
You know,
here in town.
I like
that
to
you
go in and have a look around, and I'm the sort of person that would go in every month.
I
And just
really like-
see what's new.
Yeah, I
or-
really like those rental subscriptions, though. You know, you both know I really
know.
love
You love
Latote.
them.
I sent you a mail subscription
I saw
and
that.
email today.
I saw that.
I think there's so many different ways that people are shopping now that I think we'll see more of those big stores closing
but
down.
see, I do like, you know, as I said, going into a store and the shop owner would say, hey, Troy, we've got these new shipment of shirts in. We thought you might like it. I actually like that. I don't know.
See,
Maybe I'm
I don't
old-fashioned.
like it because then I feel pressure to buy something that maybe I don't want. I kind of want to just do
Oh,
my
that doesn't
own
bother
thing,
me.
Yeah,
look
I don't-
around,
that doesn't
I'm
bother
happy
and
to
I
say
just
no.
want the best deals. That's why I shop on Amazon.
Okay.
But that's good.
Amazon.
It's good to get deals like that. But it scares me that the bigger retailers are
Yeah,
struggling
well,
right
'cause
now
there's so
because
many
I love being
jobs,
hands-on
too.
with my clothing. I want to touch
Yeah.
it, you know, online. I do a little bit of it, but I'm much more. I'd rather go into
Yeah,
a store.
I like it online, but it's scary all the jobs that are closing down with
Yes,
Macy's,
exactly.
Sears, all of these closing their stores. That's
Well,
a lot of jobs.
it's more so the jobs as well.
Yeah,
like you were saying.
exactly.
But do they have a program here in Lexington called Shop Local or something? Have you ever heard of anything like that?
I have not.
Yeah, where a lot of shops all get together and it's all about shopping locally at the small boutiques and things like
Well,
that.
I think still after Black Friday, there's a big push for shop local Saturday.
Right,
okay,
I think
gotcha.
a lot of people do that.
All right, so something that we were talking about, after we go shopping,
Right.
we've got to be able to be healthy. Okay, and we're talking about
course.
some of the healthiest countries and unhealthiest.
Yeah, and I was actually kind of surprised by this. So
Really?
the number one country, Italy. And I know we think that Europeans are healthier, but I was kind of surprised by Italy because the stereotype, we think there's a lot of carbs.
The carbs,
But this
yep.
article was saying that that's really the tourists that come to town. They do enjoy these carbs, but it's...
Well, they
the
do it in moderation.
Yeah, they do it in moderation, but it's the high vegetables in their diet and the olive oil that they
Right.
say is so healthy. So number 2, we have Iceland after that. And, I went to Iceland last year. There's no McDonald's in the whole country. They don't have fast
Oh,
food.
my kids would starve.
The entire country.
What are they eating there?
They eat a lot of very fresh seafood.
Really?
And so,
boy.
very healthy there.
What was
Switzerland,
Iceland
number 3.
like?
Oh, it's fabulous. You should go.
Yeah.
It was only a 4.5-hour flight
Have you
from
got
New York.
pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's bring them out.
And you can see the Northern
I
Lights.
love it.
It was
I
great.
love
It was
See,
fun.
I've never been there.
I was in Alaska. I saw Northern Lights.
Yeah. Well, Iceland
I'd
is
love to
amazing.
go.
The Blue Lagoon. You love
Okay,
spas.
good. Okay, Switzerland, I see.
Yeah, so
I sort of see
Switzerland,
that.
yeah,
All
that
the
was nice.
mountains and all that sort of stuff.
Singapore, and then number 5, Australia is in
Boom
the top
tish,
5.
people.
Why do,
Boom
you,
tish.
why do you think Australians are so healthy?
Well, I don't know, because I'm as fat as a fool right now. I'm busting out of
Well,
a
it's
jacket.
because you're in America.
Exactly.
So America is number 34, so we did not make the top 5.
Are you serious? Number
Yeah.
34. What's this one up? What are we looking
So
at
now
here?
we want to look at the last 5, but this only ranked the top 50. So we have Slovakia, Barbados. I was really surprised by that.
Yeah.
Oman, Panama, and Albania round out.
Why did they say those were the unhealthiest? What was their
They were
Well,
saying a
reasoning for
lot
that?
of processed food and
Yeah.
a lack of people having access to fresh fruits and vegetables.
Interesting.
So kind of food deserts like
Yeah.
we talk about. A lot of people can't get the fresh,
I'm
healthy
not
food.
quite
Interesting.
sure. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't even know what sort of foods those other countries in the last 5 would be eating.
Yeah, well, a lot of them it's malnutrition as well. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, that's interesting. Australia is the top 5.
Yeah.
Didn't think that. I thought we were doing pretty bad when it comes to obesity.
Oh, really? But you've always said there was a big push, like in
There
school
is a big
lunches.
push. Oh, yeah,
Where
yeah.
here, kids can eat pizza, or at least when I was in school, like that's what I would get in 6th grade. And,
Oh, I
and then you
did
had
see
said
it.
that for Australian children, they're eating healthy at school.
Yes,
and,
but
and more
there was
national
also an
things.
article that I did see this week saying that they're trying to cut out in the American schools junk food.
Yes,
but it
they
was
are.
a
Yeah,
push
I think that's
over
really
the
nice
last-
that all
yeah,
that's
I think it's a
going
good
on. It's
idea.
great.
Hey, you ready for the next bit?
All
Ready?
right,
Michelle?
let's
Okay.
do it.
Well, when it comes to relationships, there are many things you can share with your spouse, but there are certainly some things that are better left a secret.
I don't know.
Okay. This is a guy that when he married her, he actually had no emotional attachment to her.
How does that happen? How
I'm
does
just
he get
terrible,
married
Troy.
and not have
Okay.
an emotional attachment?
Okay. Something else you don't want to know about, the number of ex-partners they have been with. I don't want to
Yeah,
know.
I
Let me
just-
tell you, but it comes into my head every now and then. And we all know I get a bit fried up in the brain.
I don't want to.
You know, so
In
if
a
there's
jealous rage.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think I'd be jealous. I just don't think I want to know.
Yeah.
I don't want to
don't-
know, and I don't want to tell. You know, I mean,
Oh,
really.
really?
Yes, I don't.
I'm like, there's
Move
a
on,
story
next
there. The only reason we matched on Tinder is because I swiped right on 20 guys straight no matter what they looked like because I was bored, and you ended up being number 20.
Yeah, but I think that's just kind of funny. I don't
Really?
know. I mean, I've never
I
been
don't-
on that,
I-
but I think people who are on Tinder, it's not like a serious thing.
No, I
anyway.
wouldn't want to know that. And actually, this is a really bad one, that the wife leaves early for work, not because she has an appointment, but she just wants some time on her own.
I know a lot of friends that do this because they'll go to Starbucks, they want to just get out, or that's a little fib.
Oh, no, that's not good. It's not good.
I need me time sometimes. You
Yeah.
know?
Okay, I got you. All right, well,
do.
and then that she's not a very good kisser. The guy not wanting to tell the girlfriend or the wife.
You know
that she's
how
not
I
a very
feel
good
about
kisser.
this? I feel like then if she's not a very good kisser or he's not a very good kisser, make them a good kisser yourself.
Yeah.
You can teach them how to kiss.
You're a little racy.
You can.
Anything
We
can be
found
taught.
out some
Help
good
them
information.
along.
Okay.
It's a relationship helping
Yeah,
them.
I don't think it's a deal
Alrighty,
breaker.
my friend. Well, straight ahead, Dr. Davey is in the house to tell us all about Botox.
But first, I'll be talking